tuning in after the live. I just want to show my appreciation to everybody. I thank you for tuning in on this journey each and every day. I know it can become tedious at times, but on days like today where we're moving in a positive direction, with the last couple of weeks, how we're starting to get a little bit of clarity here, it's starting to become a somewhat bittersweet moment for some of us. If we see some of our peers were left behind a little bit here in the opening run up, but that doesn't mean that it's all lost if you haven't gotten in your favorite cryptos. Just because XRP's up to 82 cents or almost 83 cents here now and up another 7.83% on the day, it is sitting near. I mean, just because it's up from where we bought in at 34.6 doesn't mean every single crypto is up in that same way. Now with XRP, the good news is we did break out of the bull flag. We're going to be talking about a lot of good stuff here today. A lot of bullish stuff. As we've been talking about the importance of not selling XRP as we move into this time in history now that we've been very patient for. We sold out for a backstory. If you're tuning in, as I don't know how many people are in here, if anybody, because I'm not going to turn on the comments just yet. But I want to give a little backstory here for anybody who's new, because the audience, believe it or not, in the last day has grown over 105 subscribers. We had 82 new subscribers yesterday, and we've had over 20 today. So if you're tuning in the live and you're new, we sold out in 2021 as a community. I only had, to start this journey, about 30 subscribers. I started March of 2021. We bought in an average of 47 cents. By the time I sold out, about couple months, maybe even a month and a half. I don't even think it was a month and a half. XRP went on this parabolic spike. We sold out on average at $1.66 after rejection at $1.98 and multiple rejections at $1.70 area. And our audience was just about 1,000 or 1,500 at that point. And we sold out, and I told everybody, you have to put faith in me. I know it doesn't seem possible right now, but XRP's going to have a historical collapse, and we're going sub 40 cents. The first inclination, I said we were going to 52 cents, which we went right down to 52 cents before our first spike back up to, I think, $1.36, I think we might have gotten up to. And after that, it just collapsed outright. And we had to wait over a year and a half, almost 2 years, until late 2022, early 2023 to pick up all of our favorite cryptos, including XRP. And now we sit here with an average on XRP of 34.6, 12,222 tokens. We have XLM. We have XDC as well that I'm waiting to take off here. And then, as you know, we have, well, you might not know if you're new, but VeChain, ZIL, HBAR, DGB, XDC. So we do have a pretty nice portfolio, but what's going on here with the open interest? And I'm just going to get into the talk here, but I just wanted to let everybody know, if you're new, that's what's going on here. So we did our due diligence. It took almost 2 years for this plan to come full circle. And now if you just came in here, it might seem like, oh, well, XRP's not doing anything, but it's quite the contrary, everybody. We bought in at 34.6, and I'll show you exactly what we're up right now when we get there. But there's a lot of stuff happening. I have more stuff that I'm going to share that I don't want to put into the live because I want to look into more with the futures open interest, and then also with the charts, because I think it's important right now with the bounce we're having. But after this, I'm going to talk about the metaverse. I'm going to do an update, but I only want to put that by itself. It's going to be like a 3-minute video. But XRP is making a huge step into the AI, or XRP and Ripple, so to say. Or you could say Ripple XRP is making a huge bid into AI through the metaverse. So I'm going to release that after this live because I don't want to cloud it with that. I don't want my title to be a FUD headline and then talk about something that I didn't put in the headline. I like to be transparent. So let's go through this very quickly. Let me see if anybody's watching. Holy smokes. 76 people watching already. Wow. 29 likes. Make sure you hit that like button, as that's the one way to push me through the YouTube algorithm and give somebody a reason to come in here and watch. I think we do something very important on this station. We give it straight. I don't do any kind of paid advertising, paid promotions, or paid sponsorships of any kind. I just do my technical analysis, give you the news, and bond. So make sure you hit that like button, as it really would help. 84 people watching, only 39 likes. Greatly would appreciate the likes. All right, let me say hi to everybody, as that's something I do if you're new. Chance, welcome in, my friend. Capo, welcome. Yes, we did smash it with XLM. We talked about the broadening wedge And I said it was an imminent 20% breakout, and sure as crap, an hour later after I released that, it pumped over 20%. We'll go into the XLM chart as well, I promise. Come on in, welcome in. Sean Crothers, good afternoon, my main man from Maine, welcome. Stephen Franz, hello, my friend. Mark Caston, welcome in. John Hall, welcome in, brother. Darren White, welcome in, mate. I'm doing very well, my friend. I hope you're doing good as well. One of my mods in the house, one of the most trusted mods, in fact. Christian Picey, welcome in. Good afternoon from Quebec. Welcome in, eh? Catnip for life, welcome in. Yo, Tom, bring the hair out. Well, I got it. Julie cut my hair a little bit yesterday, so it's a little shorter. Getting hot here in Michigan. Let's see. You're the best on YouTube, mate. Mark Caston, I really appreciate that greatly. Eddie Lance, welcome in. Jose, welcome in. Watch, recycle, repeat. Watch the content, recycle to friends and family, and come back and watch the next update by repeating. Come on in, welcome. Is it me, the only one thinking XRP will be 1-to-1 on the dollar for Fed now start? You know, I was thinking about that. If you're looking at it like how the US dollar is at about 100 and XRP could be at like $1 or $1.28 or something like that. I've been looking at that myself. That is actually not a bad comparison. It almost looks like it's starting to line up with that, if that's what you're talking about. Neil Smith, welcome in. Should we expect a bigger dump for XLM before moving to 30? I'll talk about that, I promise. Sean Crothers, welcome in. You stack Casper. Yeah, this week, just so everybody knows, for FOMO Fridays, we're topping off H-Bar, and we're also making our first $50 purchase of Casper. So it's going to be a healthy week. We'll be dropping about $150 this Friday in FOMO Fridays as we cap off our 10,000 tokens of H-Bar. And then we'll also be starting Casper because I'm very, very anxious. So just be prepared for a little bit of a fireworks on Friday. Crypto Scrooge, welcome in. Crypto Solo Scrooge. Excellent call on Solo, by the way. Crypto Solo Scrooge, he's almost at 500 subscribers. If you want to watch him, he's homegrown from the community. He's been in here since my start. He put a call out for Solo a couple days ago, and today, sure as crap, Solo jumped 19%. So Crypto Solo Scrooge, congratulations on that, and please share your link in the description, or in the chat. 101 people in here. There is no way. Back-to-back days, we had 100 people. This is insanity. Make sure you hit that like button, as it will really help push me through the algorithm. And we'll get going. I just like to say hi to everybody. It's just something I do. Colin Orr, welcome in. Janethy, welcome. No problem. Ronald Smith, good afternoon. Or good early evening. Andre Ford, welcome in. Nanitz Boy, hello, my friend. Franco, new fan. Why are they dropping XLM, XRP? Why are they dropping? We're consolidating right now after a breakout. XLM just pumped 20-something%. It has to consolidate. It's healthy. You want consolidation. Catnip for life. Welcome in. Dean Brown. Hello, my friend. Sky Settings, Northern Ireland. Hi. Welcome from Belfast, Northern Ireland. Wow. Franco, way hot in Miami. Yes, I'm sure it's way hotter than here. Anthony the Palomero. Oh, Pasan. Welcome in. Anas, God bless you, my brother. God bless you as well. And anybody wondering, that says Yeshua. I know I got that question before. Anas, God bless you, my brother. God bless you as well. Nana's dad boy. Does anyone think we are in for a slight pump when the Fed now kicks in? I think we could be trending that way. If we look at we'll get into the chart here in a second. Sheena Smith, welcome in, love. Oh my God. This live is complete now. I love when I see you in the audience. Thank you, love. She's been here since I was not such a good YouTuber. I did good content, but I was not so positive. Sean Crothers, H-Bar took off today. Indeed, it sure did. It sure did. It was in some kind of a broadening wedge style formation, just like XLM. Messi Leo, International Moon Day tomorrow. Interesting. Thank you for that. Catnip for I think we're heading for 145 USD XRP, then down to 90. Up to 250 is your best guess. We'll take a look at the charts, but we got some work to do. $13 is where everybody should be looking firm. Because we can't get into a bull market and anything other than a bear market rally until we break $13. And I'll show you how that's the technical target right now, ironically. John Patak, welcome in. Crypto Scrooge, no problem, my friend. And make sure you watch Crypto Solo Scrooge. Help him get to 500. He's so close. And he nailed it with Solo. He literally nailed it. It was up 16% last I checked, and he nailed it. Trading with J-Rod, welcome in. Armio, John, welcome in, my friend. Trading with J. Rye, welcome in. Jordan English, nice call on XLM today, sir. You are welcome. Once I realized that it was a broadening wedge, I knew it was just a consolidation and we were ready to break to the upside. Haven't seen your pal Bob in a while. Well, Tom's a piece of garbage sometimes, won't let me tune in. You know, Bob, you know it's true. You know, there's 113 people here, Bob. They don't want to hear your nonsense. Nanastad boy, welcome. Hopefully that helped out. Jeff L, welcome in. If you're new, I talk to everybody, so it does take a minute sometimes. Sheena Smith, kids are out of school, so that it is the only time I can pay attention to YouTube. Awesome. So I picked a great time. And, you know, now that I'm not so vulgar, the kids can actually be around when I'm talking. See, I understand what you were saying and many others were saying so long ago. Crypto Scrooge, Tom, I'm learning from you, sir. I greatly appreciate that, but this is a team effort. I learn from you, you learn from me, and the world goes round. Crypto Scrooge, Sky Sightings, Northern Ireland, subscribe. Beautiful. Did you see the 4-hourly chart from BCB on XRP from 2017 and now almost the same? I did not. I don't watch Blockchain Backer. Even though I don't mind them, I don't want to get into it. Messy Leo, but I did not, but I've shown the 2017 a lot. That's that uptrend that we continuously talk about. And that is a pretty consistent formation where we're at. So that's, I like his analysis, but I don't want to get into it. I actually like Blockchain Backer. That's the bottom line. Crypto Screwed, Sky Sighting, Northern Ireland. Thank you, my friend. Yep, he's thanking Sky Sighting as I see. Come on in. You did, Scrooge. I got it on that one. Thank you, bud. Awesome. R6, welcome, and we'll actually be pumping on. We're going to get into that now. I just said hi to everybody. So now let's get into this. So, as we know, XRP's been pumping, and this is what happened this morning. I tried to break it to my audience this morning. So, and you know, if the futures is moving, if there's futures interest, there's a reason. It's going to go in the direction of the futures. So XRP futures open interest skyrockets, a new record high in 2023. It's like 1.1 billion. So open interest on XRP track futures has reportedly been climbing above 1.13 billion in the past 24 hours. According to CoinDesk, published earlier today, the figure surpasses the 1 billion level reached last week, setting a new record high for the year. This surge in open interest comes as XRP tokens themselves have been seeing significant gains with a 6% increase for a second consecutive day, even as other major cryptocurrencies remain relatively stable. Blockchain Backer just collaborated with Bearable Bull, and I threw up. Yeah, well, Sean Crothers, I have my own say for Bearable or Blockchain Backer. You know, but I don't really want to get into it because I don't like to put people down. I just know during 21 through the bear market, he kept telling everybody it was the bottom and to buy it. I know it cost people a fortune. That's all I'm going to say. I think he does a great analysis, but by having that bullish mindset when you're in a bear market, it doesn't help anybody. Before we go any farther, it's important to understand what open interest means. In the context of futures contracts, open interest refers to the total number of outstanding futures contracts that have not been settled. In other words, these are contracts that have been traded. Michael, welcome in. True, welcome in, my brothers. Traded but not yet liquidity by an offsetting trade or an associated delivery. So in the context of and we need to look at this before we get into the charts because it's very, very, very important. In the context of XRP futures, the rise in open interest indicates an increase in the number of unsettled futures contracts related to XRP. A rise in open interest generally signals that new money is flowing into the marketplace. This is usually interpreted as an expectation that the current trend, in this case, the rising value of XRP, will continue. Messy, yes, everybody hit that like button as we're at, oh my goodness, 119 people, 118. Make sure you hit that like button as it will continue forcing YouTube to put me through the algorithm. And then when somebody comes in, if the more people they see who's hitting that like button, the more of a chance they're going to have sit. You know how we are. First impressions are everything. So, and I have a lot more time today to go through this, so we are going to be here for a little while. This record high is an XRP open interest comes in the wake of last week's U.S. District Court ruling. And for anybody who doesn't know, I'm very versed in all this. XRP's ruling, so we went through the 34-page PDF, and within it, it said, XRP for programmable sales is not a security and or investment contracts. XRP sold to retail investors is not an investment contract and or security. But as of right now, XRP sold to institutional investors does constitute a security and or investment contract. But yesterday was released by Judge Sarah Netburn that she wants this to push forward, and she wants a settlement hearing to be, or settlement conference ASAP. So they're trying to get each party to decide, and then we'd be about 6 to 8 weeks out. And then we also had a politician yesterday, Torres, Congressman Torres, who came out and said that Gary Gensler needs to move past this. Enough with the witch hunt, basically, on cryptocurrencies. In lieu of the Ripple ruling, he said that it's done. It's over. It's time to move on. Once the congressmen start pushing, they're looking for votes. We're getting into a election year. And as you know, for me, if you're joining the channel, I am not I don't believe in politics because I don't believe in division in any way. And if you vote Republican, Democratic, or whatever, you've already lost because they want you against each other. We're here to be unified, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let politics ruin the bigger picture. So this record high in XRP open interest comes in the wake of last week's U.S. District Court ruling by Judge Torres that the sale of XRP on exchanges did not constitute investment contracts. Following the court order, XRP saw a significant surge, rising as much as 96%, with trading volume jumping to billions of dollars in the immediate aftermath. And as we've discussed, XLM is the number one in parity, what you need with XRP. And it went up 110% at the same time. And that further proves what I've been saying about XLM. And I'm just blessed for anybody who bought it with me at 6.8. And now we just have these unbelievable gains, just like with XRP. So early. So early. So early in all of this. Cap knit for life. Moon date. Loading. Quite literally. It's starting. Tom. And sell the rumor July 20th Fed now will cause a dump. I mean, I don't think this pump is caused by Fed now. This is completely different. So we'll see. I don't know of anybody buying because of Fed now. I think this is other money. There could very well be a dump, but I think we're in two different areas right now. Brett Longstaff, so glad I found you when I did. You saved me a lot of money. So happy to be on this journey with you and all the Army. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you so much for being a member for over a year in Tom's Army with that emoji badge. I know you've been in for over a year. Greg is in the house. He's been at Tom's Army for over 2 years. That 589 moon means you've been a part of Tom's Army for over 2 years. That's unbelievable. JW's been in for many, 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 many months, including years here. So I thank you all. I really do. So let's get into the XRP technical analysis here. So as we can see, there's been a lot of cool stuff happening. But right now, XRP is up 6.5%. Jordan English, welcome in. And if you want to show me support, because as you know, I don't do any of that paid promotion or anything, join Tom's Army. It would be a great blessing for me. If I've given you any value, if you think it's worth my time, or if you appreciate all the stuff I do every single day, or you can send a YouTube super chat. It's up to you. Or you can simply just hit that like button and share this content. 93 likes, 127 people watching. This is becoming all too routine to have 100 and 120 people now, and it's kind of cool, but at the same time, I'm doing my best to keep up with everybody because the thing I draw most in here is to talk to each and every one of you. Jordan, you're spot on with so much. You're now my go-to guy. Jordan, I cannot thank you enough. I really can't. Darren, are your thoughts on them setting this up for the rug pull to shake out retail? It's very possible. It's very possible. That's why, Darren, that's why I'm looking at this right now. I would like this to fulfill this technical target on this bull flag breakout. As you see, though, I've marked an area where we could get rejected at on the way up to our 47% gain. As you know, earlier I talked about a 26% gain and a 47% gain if you watch the update. It was only like an hour and a half ago, and it got already like 1,400 views, which I'm not used to that so quickly. But the first one I was talking about was this first move up here. It was about 20, and it would get us up to about 93.72. That is an area up in here, 93 cents. Whereas our first area of rejection, we could get rejected there on the way to the technical target at about up 47% plus. Well, now it's 43% from 785, but from the breakout point. So that's the one thing that actually I should measure it properly so everybody can see what I'm talking about so I don't look like an idiot. So if you're new, we presume the breakout point when I measured it would be somewhere around here. So we said 77 cents, and you know, we couldn't have been any closer. But that first move right here is about 20%. It's about 20%, give or take. up to that 93 cent area. But then the major move, the totality of the move would be just over 46%. So if we can get over and hold, so what you would want to see here, as I'll explain the pattern real quick for anybody who's new. Just so much information and so little time to try to get out, it feels like. But this was a bull flag that set up. And the cool thing is here, before we can even get in the bull flag, what we uncovered here several days ago, together as a matter of fact, we had this weekly golden cross, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know if there's going to be a rug pull or how big right now. Let's get through this real quick, Hugh. Hugh will get through this real quickly, and then I'll start to explain what could possibly happen. Sheena Smith, I am a little on the scared side because July 19th-ish, 2021, we had a bad dump. We did, but that was when we remember the variable in 2021. We went from easing to quantitative tightening. Right now, we've been going from quantitative tightening to a quantitative easing cycle. That's how we knew we were about to pump in this community. So this is the weekly bullish cross. So if you don't know what this means, or the golden cross, so that we're using the exponential moving averages, 20, 50, 100, 200. Let me get my arrow out. So basically, this red line right here is the 20-day. Orange line, 50-day. This is the 200-day. If you cross the 20 through the 200, that on the bullish formation, on the rise up, that's a golden cross. That signifies a pattern reversal in the weekly. That's not just a short-term reversal. That's in the weekly time frame. So now we're about to complete this entire reversal. We're about to come through the 100. Nothing's going to stop us at the end of the week unless we had a catastrophic drop. But we've already done a technical golden cross here. So now it's our due diligence to say, okay, well, when was the last time we completed a golden cross then? What in the heck? Let me get rid of this thing. Oh, duh. So the last time we had a bullish cross in the weekly, and this is significant, ladies and gentlemen, and I know there's a lot of people in here who may have never seen my channel. This is all stuff that we were on top of and allowed us to continuously buy during the accumulation phase. I can't even explain to you how healthy we are right now. My total portfolio investment, as you guys know, now we're not even at $5,000 so far, total investment. We're at about $4,500. And like, I don't show it. I update everybody so often, but like, we get these moments where it's like, oh my God, we're up $1,000 today. Our portfolio is sitting at about 12,000. I don't like to show it a lot, but one time you guys can see it. So I'm not gaslighting you, but that's where we're at right now. So as we push forward, and that's not to say, oh my God, and Brett, this is to say, we're not even close to where we were at in 2021. This is what I was trying to explain to everybody. We're already at almost the amount of money I had in my portfolio in 2021 with huge gains. We're not even at 90 cents. We're not even at 90 cents. But this time around, because we sold in 2021, and you guys had the faith in me, all 1,000 people at the time, or whoever decided to, but we built almost 17,000 now, 2 years later. It's insane. And yes, the one thing I'm known for is I have not missed a single day since I started in March of 2021. And like I keep saying, God willing, I will continue that streak. I've been injured and yada, yada, yada. But, we continue to push forward. But right now, here's where we have the golden cross. And because we managed to stay true to what we knew, we sold out in adversity. We didn't care what everybody said. I told everybody, we're going to a historic crash. We're going sub 40 cents, and then I'll buy back in. Everybody that trusted me was like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this, but I believe this guy. A lot of people said, hey, this guy's out of his mind, and I got bashed. And a lot of the ones that you guys mentioned in my comments, those very influencers bashed me, but I took it as motivation, and I said, you know what, I'm going to do better. And I know what I'm talking about. They can't, no one's going to tell me I'm wrong, because this is the time where I can help so many people. And then, I don't need to charge anybody for anything. People show their support by joining Tom's Army or sending a super chat every now and then. I like to get my content out for free, behind no paywalls, because I believe in what I do, and I believe everybody, no matter the size of their wallet, deserves this information. It's just that perfect. So, Jordan, I think you'll have your own TV show one day. If I have my own TV show, it would have to be on YouTube, I think, or something, because I'm not going to work for a major company. I won't do it. I like what I do right now. I like each and every one of you, and you give me my own blessings. This is all I ever wanted and needed. TA, should we buy XLM or go all into XRP? No, 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 no. I didn't say go all in on XRP. We all know the rule here. If you're new, my next purchase can't be until 20% below 346. There's no, I didn't do that to tell people to buy in right now. You can do what you believe in. Is there really 150 people? Oh my God. This is a record. This is a record. We're going to talk about XDC today as well. I've been talking about that a lot. We have our 12,222 tokens of XDC, and it's getting ready as well. But anyhow, we did our due diligence, and now we sit here. This was the first weekly cross we had in XRP Golden Cross since November of 2020. So when that starts happening, it's more than a nothing burger, ladies and gentlemen. It's more than that, especially what's going on with the lawsuit. True, what did you say? True, you will be the major company like Oprah. We'll see about that. Is XDC and XLM better than XRP? Like I've said before, no reason to debate that. You own all three. It's the three X's for a reason. XRP, Ripple, RippleNet, XRP Ledger. We've got the Ripple Protocol Consensus Network or Consensus Algorithm. We've got a lot of different things we can use. And I'm missing a lot of things. XLM, Stellar Lumens. You've got Stellar, you got Lumens. You've got a lot of things working below. XDCs for FinTech, X and Fin. The Fin, there's a lot of things. You need all three. I say you don't need equal weight in money or currency. You need to own at least the same amount of tokens. So for me, I own 12,222 XRP, 12,222 XLM, 12,022 tokens of XDC. I keep it very simple. There's no fight within each other. I love them each the same. And to me, obviously, XRP is my first love. But when it comes to owning all or none, that's how I work. True. Well, you know what they say. You know what they say. Maybe I'm meant for my own destiny, but I'm certainly you know what I'm enjoying? I'm enjoying being here every single day. I've said from the beginning 30 people. If there's just 30 people, I'm happy. That means 30 people can spread it out to 60 to 1. It's all just one of those things. Apparently, we went to a commercial behind me. What do we got going on here? So anyhow, we got to be serious here for a sec. So with XRP, Crypto Scrooge, I enjoy having each of every one of you. XDC, you can buy an Uphold. It is actually available on Uphold. That's where I bought it. You may have to pay a fee, but as a community, we bought it just around 3 cents, if not just a little bit older. Well, Tom never lets me talk anymore, so it's not my fault. True realness is contagious for those that want it. I agree, and I think the positivity is helping a lot of people as well. As the biggest regret I have on YouTube from 2 years ago is that I had this in-your-face persona, and I should have started with the positivity. I shouldn't have focused on the oh my God, I'm playing the victim, basically. Because some people need that positivity in the morning. And I'm the first person some people see, the last thing people see before they go to bed, and I truly missed that point in the beginning. But anyhow, XRP. So basically, now that we've covered all the details, let's get into the business here. I have to be serious. Sometimes I get serious, so don't be offended if I don't talk directly to messages for a minute. XRP's in the bull flag. We broke out, and now we had to break out and hold even 784 or 77 cents, which I came on last night and said, if we're going to break out properly, we need to hold this area. You're welcome, the hitters. No problem watching from the beginning. You got me into Digi, but excellent. Excellent. We bought 52,222 Digibyte as a community. Actually, I think I have 62,000. I don't know, one of the two tokens. We bought it at right around the 6,006 after selling at about 16 cents. So take that to the bank for a 99% plus savings after a huge profit. We all grow as people. Muleshoe, we all grow as people. We absolutely do. And I think this community's helped me grow tremendously. So this is a bull flag setup. So we've already come up through here. We retested properly out of the bull flag. Now we're in like this short-term formation. Now, I don't like to draw out short-term patterns. I really don't. I would rather see how it reacts here. But if you're going to say, Tom, we're here to watch you and we need to know what's going on, like, are we going to have a further correction? There's your uptrend. And if we hold that uptrend, we're doing a natural consolidation. Armand, and we are all growing to be yes, we are, but as you know, it happens with precious metals as well. Hopefully some of you paid attention with B2 Gold. We put in $2,000 at $3.53 or $3.59. It's just the beginning right now. It pays a 4.4% dividend, but it went up to about $3.74, I believe it is right now. Not much of a move yet, but we just bought it last week. But that's one when gold and silver goes up. We built our precious metals. That's the other thing. If you're new, we took those profits from 2021. We bought into gold on the way down towards 1,600 an ounce. We put into a lot of silver from 16 back up. I buy my gold on JM Bullion and Scottsdale Mint when I use crypto. If I use my crypto profits, I go on Scottsdale Mint. They allow you to buy it directly with your crypto. It's beautiful. Oh, man, so many old references in here. John, I thank you so much. You have no idea. You have no idea. No idea. So this is XRP. So we're on the verge right now, and our technical target is, in fact, up to that $1.13. But we still have to get past 93 cents, that double top, to break this and hold. Period. So that's XRP. And yeah, you could say kind of we're in a rising channel right now. And you want to know why I can say that? Just I'm talking about from the breakout. So if we go from back here, but we'll start from here. We don't want to. But I say we're doing something like this until we're not. So we're kind of in a short-term channel. So you don't have to second guess yourselves. You're just right now. We already know the greater formation is that bull flag, and now we're trying to get through this consolidation here in a rising channel with this bull flag. So now it's standard operating procedure. People say, "Oh, it's a bull flag. It shouldn't come down." Well, now it could drop down a quick 2-3% down to 81 or just a little bit farther, ladies and gentlemen. And if we did this like this, okay, so it looks like a channel, right? But if we just take a second to evaluate our scenario, we could say something more like that. It's still a channel, but we're trying to get the most logical bounce and what would bring us the farthest out. So if we're doing this conservatively, we use this point right here. We do something like that, and then we get our little channel that could possibly form to keep us bullish, which means we'd have to come down here to about 8032, and that's why I always tell everybody. So we were way up here. So now everybody's going to say, oh my God, XRP's down 6.3%. Typical consolidation, folks. This is a typical consolidation on a channel that seemingly is forming. Actually, I put it a little too high. But this little channel formed out of the bull flag, which is normal. Remember, Bitcoin formed a broadening wedge, which we'll go to. XLM formed a broadening wedge, and they are extremely bullish. XRP had a broadening wedge before it pushed into this bull flag. We just took it down from below, and now I can't keep going down there because we got to focus on the normal. But XRP, typical consolidation here, you should be looking at, if it does break this right about 826, we should be looking at about a 2.8% quick dump. It would be a liquidity dump. These are healthy. These are healthy. I want this. Remember what I said when this formed on the dump? I said, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we're going higher if this happens. We don't want to just go to $1 real quick. We want these very quick consolidations. This is how you get liquidity for the token. You can't have everybody being in. So right now, we dumped from the top, from the swing high to the swing low, we dumped 27.8%. This is good liquidity dump. Fed now, tomorrow, the 21st, there's speculation on exactly when. But I'm not focused on Fed now. I'm focused on this next move because XRP is more than Fed now right now. If it was Fed now, is something that I think is distracting a lot of people. It's a lot of people are distracting. All right, so with Bitcoin, just portfolio, before we just say Bitcoin's going to dump, for transparency, I own no Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin's a good buy. I think if you can own XRP, and for the record, For anybody who's new, I don't even think I'm reading this right. There's 166 people in here. Yesterday we set the record at 135. This is crazy. This is crazy. I thank everybody for tuning in. I don't know how you found me, but I can't thank you enough. Make sure to hit that like button. Give YouTube a reason to push me through the algorithm. That's one thing I will say. So if you bought when I did in 2020, late 2022, and accumulated all the way up to 40 cents and averaged 346, we'll go from 349. I mean, if you look where we're at right now, it's insanity. I mean, guys and gals, we're up 137%, and XRP's only at 38 or 83 cents. I told you one day we would make it or break it. This is crazy. Like, and to see all of this playing out exactly like we prophesized for 2 years, it's insane. And if you think that's good, look at our XLM position. We opened XLM just around 7 cents, and it's doing the same thing. We opened H-bar, which is now starting to pump. We did 8 weeks in a row here on FOMO Fridays. Yes, you YT watcher, YouTube watcher, you found me on TikTok. That's exactly why I started putting my content on TikTok, hoping to get more people in here to find me on YouTube. I really was. I didn't know TikTok would grow to over 16,000 followers in 7 or 8 months. I mean, or a year. It's staggering. Miss Vicky, like you said, please hit that like button. Catnip 107. I don't even understand. But like I said, I'm not going to change who I am. So I'm going to try to talk to everybody. We're going to do what we do. Virgil, search XRP because I've had a few XRP and XLM. Whoops. A year sitting in my wallet. Excellent. Excellent. It's been a long consolidation, hasn't it? A very long consolidation. But the other thing that's cool about here is I know every single one of you are in here, and I'm not saying anything you don't know. I started YouTube because I was sick of going on and getting paid advertisements, paid sponsorships, paid promotions, buy this new coin, do this, join my classes, buy my brochure, buy my book, buy all. If you know what you're talking about, please just give me the information so we can process it together and succeed. So that's what's going on there. You know, so just give me the information and let us grow together. If I make money, I will gladly send you a donation. I'll gladly do this. I'll send you whatever. But you can't expect me to put my hard-earned savings into it if I'm broke. You know, and that's where we all were a few years ago. I know it. We're doing a lot better now. But I'm just saying, you have to grow together. You can't just start from ground zero and say, hey, donate to me. Do this, do that. No. We have to do it inclusively. Positivity over negativity. This isn't about the money. I'm making money trading. I'm making money investing. I'm making money with the precious metals. The most money and the most joy I get, teaching to everybody. Teaching to everybody. Nope, not greedy at all. That's why I said $3,500. We're going to turn it into something special. 5,000 total through your whole portfolio. We haven't even touched that yet. We're at about 4,500 so far with our H-bar editions, roughly. Maybe 4,700 now. So if you're new, though, we're finishing off our H-bar purchases on Friday on FOMO Fridays. It'll be our 9th installment. Look at this, folks. We measured this out before the move ever happened, and it went exactly where we said. Exactly where we said, and it's like, if you want to know what kind of things you're getting if you're new to my station, this is what you get. I'm not playing what I said. I just want you to see how easy I try to make this for everybody. We put out the broadening where XLM broadening wedge pattern emerges. 20% breakout imminent. XLM analysis and prediction. Literally. That was, 4 hours ago. I drew out everything for everybody, showed my reasoning, and I'll show you again why I thought it was a broadening wedge pattern. And now we're in a bull flag setup. Now everybody's going to say, oh, we should break up. No, not necessarily yet. Look. Broadening wedge, right? Support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. We already confirmed the pattern. But we got the 1, 2, 1, 2. You need 2 hits on each side. These are smaller time frames, so yada, yada, yada. But you have to do this for the bull flag. We broke up out of the broadening wedge. Technical target is still to come up here to 17.3. Yes, we did this. Now we're going to consolidate. More than likely, everybody's going to get thrown off, and we should come back down to retest the broadening wedge breakout. I know it's painful. I know it's going to suck. I know everybody's going to tell you it's going to go parabolic all at once. But I'm going to be here, the first person to tell you, if you want this to continue moving up, you need a consolidation, a healthy one, and we need this to dump 8.2% here. So tomorrow could be bearish. Or tonight to start, we could see a quick bearish turn. But I promise you, if we hold that 14.6, 14.5, this is not just going to probably bounce up here, but we will come up to 17.3, giving you 8.4% from here. But we have the potential to finish off this pattern now and try to come up to the double top, which is another 21% where we currently sit. But it's in our best interest. We don't have to consolidate. If this is uber bullish, we don't have to consolidate anymore. We don't. But I'm just saying, typically, we will consolidate. I'm going to be the first to tell you the truth. The 4-hourly candle, I love that it started here. That's the only reason I'm saying we don't necessarily have to consolidate. But if you're a fan like I am of trading, I bet you've seen this pattern before. Ready? In the 4-hourly. You'll see this. Boom, boom, and then it does something like this. Bam. I guarantee you've seen something like that with the bull flag in the 4-hourly. That would be our big W reversal we're looking for, in my opinion, as I just spilt my water. Let me grab a towel. I'm such an idiot. Sometimes I do stupid things. Okay, everybody, sorry about that. I'm back. I just I knocked over my water. No big deal. No big deal. So, what do you think about that with XLM, everybody? So just remember, we did break out of the broadening wedge pattern. And if we did get that nice reversal, but remember, we don't need it. What I would prefer is for it to just come up. What we want, let me put it this way. If we want this to be, if this is even more bullish than getting a consolidation for a bullish breakout, if it could do something like this, come up here to do the next consolidation, this would be the most bullish formation if we can come up and do this consolidation on 17.3. So it would look something like, maybe come down to the 20-day, break up and do something like this, and then start. That would be even more bullish. I mean, they're both bullish, don't get me wrong. Either way, they're both bullish. So that's XLM. Does that make sense? For XLM, that's what we're looking for, a nice consolidation or just a quick push up over 17.3. But we did call that broadening wedge moments before. Miss Vicky, love, thank you so much. You know, I am what I am. I am quite a... Yes, rest in peace, water, indeed. And man, am I a fan of water. What a waste. What a waste. As some of you know, I don't drink very often at all. I will smoke cannabis. But I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink beer I don't like beer. But I don't really drink liquor almost ever. But water is my simple pleasure, even though it's not, people are like, it's not even a pleasure. It is when you buy Icelandic water when it's $2 or $3 for a 30-something ounce sometimes. Granted, this one was not. This was just regular, this is just regular purified water. Ooh, look. This is the mug I bought Julie in Florida. The trip from hell, as some of you know. Not for me and Julie, but just the way it went with the family. Yeah. Connection losing? What? Is it? Aww. Well, what's going on here with the... Can you guys hear me? Or did we lose our stuff? Can you guys hear me? Did we lose us? No, I don't. Can you guys hear me? Let me see if you can hear me, first of all. I apologize. I don't know if we got disconnected or not. Hash is better than weed. Okay, good. You guys can hear me. Thank you. I was just making sure. Hash is better than weed, indeed. I agree with that, Capo. I do agree with that. Ken, thank you so much. Mellow Mana, you can hear me. Alexander, super bullish. It is looking super bullish right now. I agree. JW, thank you so much. Pac-Man, thank you. Crypto Scrooge, bullish. Excellent. Greg, thank you for being a 2-year plus member. Castlight, thank you for joining Tom's Army. Month 1 membership of Tom's Army. I can see that. That's our TFAM badge, me getting abducted by aliens, letting you know that you are in the family. Thank you so much for that. Thanks, Darren, for letting me know. Dennis, thank you. Thanks, Crypto Scrooge. I appreciate that. Bill, thank you for that. YouTube Watcher, thank you. Catnip, we good. Thank you for that. They're having local issues. Got it. No breakup at all. JW, awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Brett. Thank you from Australia. Catnip, you like your sativa? I'll be flying like the. Yep, sativa is nice. Gives you a second to let it kick in. The strand just doesn't typically yield as much, actually. Indicas typically will be more compact. But then again, if you know how to top and do that. But anyhow, we're getting into different things. So Bitcoin. I think 140 people, 145 likes. I can't even express how rare it is on YouTube to get over 100% likes on every live. It's crazy. And to have this many people in here and you're all hitting the like button, I don't even know what to say. So Bitcoin. This is my own personal prophecy or theory of Bitcoin. So yesterday when it dumped down, I told everybody, don't give up on Bitcoin yet. I don't own Bitcoin. I will never own Bitcoin. I don't like Bitcoin. I don't think it's worth owning. If you're looking at the ISO 20022 and or the IoT, Internet of Things tokens, which VeChain, IOTA, DGB, Theta, etc. So this is the broadening wedge Bitcoin. Remember XLM? So Bitcoin, support, resistance, support, resistance. Now, do we come back to support down here and make this inverted head and try to do an inverted head and shoulders pattern? This is one way we could go, and that would be the technical target. And I drew that out because the bear flag on Bitcoin would bring you down to 29,280. Now, that's also the bottom of the broadening wedge. Now, we could also come up and hold the 30,000 support, and that could bring us up the same way. But this broadening wedge, because it came up bullish, our initial correction was bearish, just like XLM, just like every other one will be. And we could come up here and say the broadening wedge is like this. But guess what I've learned? You take the tops of these, and it starts the bigger volatility of the wedge. As you can see here, 1, 2. We could have come up through here, and it would have been smaller, maybe even satisfied the smaller hit, but we need to see the true move. So if this is the case for Bitcoin, this inverted head and shoulders pattern could form, or 30,000 or hold. But the broadening wedge, because it came up bullish, it's a neutral continuation, but it often follows the direction it came up in, which after a correction being bearish, coming back up bullish, having a now re-breakdown like you've seen with XLM, it typically bounces out bullish. So we're going to see. I will say if you break down and lose 28,468, that would be very bearish. Would be very bearish, and then you'd come down to 25,000. If you break out of the broadening wedge bullish, 35,054 is the first real target. So that's Bitcoin, that's XRP, that's XLM, and I know somebody talked about HBAR. We do this on FOMO Fridays. We're up now. We're up pretty nicely now. We have 8,000 tokens of HBAR. We bought the last 8 weeks on FOMO Fridays, only $50 a day. Only $50 a day. What's going on with this? Is my chart not, oh, it's the wrong chart. Duh. So H-bar, we're within this formation. We could say we're in a broadening wedge, but I have the old formation set up, a broken channel, rising channel we broke down out of. This was a major support at 4.9. We bought starting, we were coming down. We're right about 5.2. We bought it all the way down here to the bottom, but I think our lowest we got was 4.1 on a FOMO Friday. We came back up, and now we're pushing, and now we need to break that 6 cent mark. Right now, 6 cents is a major resistance. Oh, yeah, we will look at XDC. We will look at XDC. Oh, yeah, NATO. XDC, I told you, was a fantastic buy. Let me look at my uphold to see what my actual average buy is. I like to be transparent. I know I'm up. I'm not up as much as I am on XRP or XLM because it hasn't had that huge move since I bought. But XDC's average buy was 297. So we bought at an average of 297, 12,222 XDC. So I knew it was right around 3 cents. Nothing special. Nothing. I didn't even hit close to the bottom on that. But it was in an area and I bought it with everybody. So we go with that. So I don't like to dispute which one's going to be better, which one's going to be worse. So Hedera, We're simply looking, first rejection would be up here. It would be a double top as well at this broken channel. But we need to get over 6 cents roughly, about the 605. We get over that and H bar can get into this channel. We do have a lot of upside momentum here if we break out, as I've shown before, and I will draw it in again, ladies and gentlemen. Well, yeah, I have it makes me look good because of my average buys right now. If this is just a bear market rally, it could make me look even worse. But like my V-Chain, my ZIL, DGB, and everything else like that. We are at 50 a week. Yep. Tony, Mr. Tony Carter, welcome in. Hashtag M2C's mother second choice. Professional touring out of Australia. Great music, great music. I play her quite often. So, if you look at, let me do this so we can see. H bar, I think, and everybody, you know, we can debate, but I think we're on an inverted head and shoulders. Inverted left arm, inverted head, inverted right shoulder. Now we're attempting to break up that. If we do break up properly, we should have no problem getting up to that 654 level. Then ultimately, if we had a nice consolidation here, you should be able to finish the pattern up at 8-1. Now remember, what did we say when we started FOMO Fridays? We were on a perfect spot to buy it so that if we were new to the market, or if somebody was buying in for the first time, they could see how important it was to just throw a little bit of money each week when you're still in a bear market. We had our big consolidation, and wouldn't it be something is this is where on our buys together, we made the big parabolic spike. Today, on Friday, we're finishing off our last 2,000 tokens because I want to get into Casper. So bring, instead of $50, we're going to need about $150 on Friday. Transparently, we're going to need it because we're going to start... So we're losing connection. It looks like we're good on my end. Yeah, I have it on my screen next to me. It's still showing. So, but if you're already holding 10 plus Bitcoin, don't be scared. You'll be, yeah, I wouldn't, no. Listen, if you own Bitcoin, I'm sorry. If you, and that's what I'm looking at for H bar, and we've drawn that out. That's what I've drawn out in the past. So, with Bitcoin, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying you don't need to just cut out of Bitcoin. Bitcoin, in order for me to sell, I mean, I'm not in a selling area for anything, but I don't own Bitcoin. But you would have to hold Bitcoin properly until we got rejected down here on the bottom of the channel, 28,400, and then it could come down here.